Hi, Eric Gibaud, Gibaud.com, and today I'm going to present you this circular polarizer by K&F Concept. Let's start. A couple of years ago I made a video explaining how polarizer were working, how they were useful, all this, and I did not present a specific polarizer. So many people ask me, what do you think about the K&F Concept polarizer? I did some review of magnetic filters, some of them by K&F Concept. I'll leave you the review here where you could actually stack them, and one of them was a polarizer, but I did not test just one polarizer like that. So I contacted K&F Concept. I said, can you send me one? And I tested. They sent me what I asked was a 62mm diameter, but as I said very often, if you have several lenses, you can get a larger filter anyway, because you can use step-up ring, and then you can use it for several lenses. Okay. Anyway, as you have to turn the filter, sometimes people don't just buy the right size to be able to use the sunshade. But in this case, you're going to turn the sunshade. It's okay if it's a screw-on one, but if it's a buoyant one, it's not good anyway. So you can get a larger one if you need. Okay, the box is plastic, and I really like the way it is. It's the same as the mist filter I reviewed a few weeks ago. And here you can see it can hold several sizes. So here you have some rubber in there, so it doesn't really move. And here's the filter. So I'm going to do some tests, and we can have a look at the quality, if we like it or not. So I quickly explain how polarizer work. When light is going down from the sun, okay, it's not ordered, it's a big mess, okay, but when it hits a surface and reflects, then it's all organized like this, like it would be like lines, like it's not all this, okay. So it means if you use a polarizer filter, you can leave out this reflected light, and you won't have all this reflection you see. It will be different, okay. So it doesn't work just only with water, also with glass, like a windows. On metal it doesn't work. I don't know why. Polarizer normally don't work properly on metal reflection, okay. And I'm not an expert, I don't know why, but this is a fact. And also in nature, you also get reflection, like the bees actually see the reflection on plants, and they know where flowers are. So when you look at here, I don't have a tree or something like this green to try, but to show you, but I know that if you have a green nature, then the reflection will be cut out and the colors will be more vivid, because it won't be like killed by this reflection on plants. Okay, so now I'm going to do a demo so you can have a look at it. Okay, so you have to screw the filter on. This filter is two-part, one is fixed and one you actually turn, because you need to orientate the polarization. Okay, so I turn, and now I'm going to start recording. Okay, and as I turn, you're gonna see that reflection is changing. You have more or less reflection. Okay, the effect of a polarizer depends on the angle the light is coming on the water, for example. Okay, in this case I've got the sun in front of me. This is not ideal, so it cuts, but not as much as you can see. As if I go to the other side, this way, okay, then you will see that the angle of the sun is different compared to the camera. But the angle on the water is the same, but the way my camera is oriented is different. So now if I turn, you see it really leaves out the reflection a lot more, as you can see. Okay, that's it. I don't know if you noticed, but as I turn the polarizer, exposure is changing. So this is normal. Very often I hear people saying that a good polarizer doesn't change the exposure, and this is not true, because obviously if I cut out this reflection here, well, it's normal that I get less light. If I get less light, the exposure is changing. And then when you tell them that, they say, yeah, you're right. What I mean is that color should not change. Well, obviously color may change also, because if the reflection is carrying its own color, If I cut it out, obviously I'm not getting this color to my sensor, so the color will be changed. Same is in nature. If I cut out the reflection on plants, obviously the green I'll get is different than the green I get without the Polarizer, okay? So it's important that you decide how you want to put your Polarizer. There is no science, no calculation. You just look through your viewfinder on your screen, you see how you like it, and then you have to adjust probably white balance maybe, and surely you will have to adjust the exposure, okay? But that's simple. It's a matter of taste. You look the way it appears, and if you like it, you leave it there, and then you adjust exposure and white balance if necessary. Now last control shot, so you can see I check without any Polarizer. You can see how it looks, okay? Now I place the Polarizer on it, and as you can see, exposure is changing, but also reflection as I turn. You really see now the difference. Obviously I should make sure the exposure is changing too, but it's adapted. I'm not doing it, so you see the difference, okay? But as you can see, you do see how Polarizer is really cutting on reflection. So I'm going to tell you some specs. On the website, I didn't see all the specs, but part I written on the box, okay? So this is a slim CPL, circular Polarizer. Normally when you need to have some thickness to be able to turn a filter, so it's always a bit thicker, some really slim, ultra slim filters, but this one is really nice, 5.5 millimeters thickness. It's really perfect. You can hold it properly, and it doesn't give any vignetting. I didn't observe any vignetting. Maybe if you would try a really ultra wide lens, maybe I didn't have to try, okay? But at 12 millimeters I didn't have the problem either. So 12 millimeters, I mean equivalent 24 millimeter in full frame, I didn't have the problem, okay? So that's okay. K&F Concept always said they use German glass, but then in description they wrote this glass by Schott. I think this is a German maker, Schott, okay? So we now know where they get the glass from. It's really good quality, famous brand, okay? The metal mount is aviation aluminum alloy. It's really good quality, and I think it's, you see the result is there. I mean, when you hold it, the quality is really good. Then on the box, they didn't tell it on the website, on the box it's written, yes, these filters are the same as other filter by K&F Concept. They have ultra high transmittance, so when you place it you don't lose too much light. It's multi-layer coated, so it's perfect for not having internal reflection. I don't speak about the reflection you get out thanks to polarizing. I speak about the on filter reflection, okay? It's coated, then it's waterproof. So some people will say, yeah, but I'm not going to go underwater with that. Yes, but the waterproof is that if a drop of rain falls on it, it will slip. So it means you won't have this drop staying on the glass, okay? So this is why they have special coating for that. It's also anti-scratch, so it's harder to scratch it. So what can I say? It's, once again, I'm really happy with the quality of this gear by K&F Concept. I'm always amazed. Sometimes I think people won't believe me anymore, but I swear that everything I've tried by K&F Concept, I am happy with it. And also I've seen many people commenting my video and confirming they're really happy with the quality of this brand, okay? So I've reviewed other brands, and I must say I love K&F Concept. I like some other too, obviously, but I really think K&F Concept is giving a fair price for the quality they're giving. Some people are saying that you have some color shift. As I explained, this is normal. You may get some brown or some magenta, but with most, or I would say with every filter Polarizer, because when you cut out some waves, some color waves, or yeah, light waves, obviously it may shift the colors. So you should adjust the white balance while using your filter, which is completely normal. So I think this filter is completely recommendable. If you're interested in it, you can check in the description where to buy it. And well, thank you very much to K&F Concept for sending me the filter. Thank you to you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a small button down here and also a small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Also leave you links of my gear on Amazon. Links to all the products by K&F Concept are reviewed, and by Sandmark also. And I'll leave you a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.